I was like, I can't believe it. I'm playing for United now, so I have to give everything. I have to do my best for the club.
It's been the best for 5 or 6 years, by far. Just the way it ended, you know, and the finish as well.
He tell you, do the run, and I will give you a perfect ball.
Hello and welcome back to Inside Carrington, taking you places that nowhere else can. Today, coming up, we have Ahmad joining us on the podcast, which I'm really, really excited about. And they've allowed us back in the mezzanine. Myself, Wes and Liam's nice and cosy and posh.
I like
in
it
here,
here.
Wes.
You get to see everything, don't you? Everybody
it's
walking past.
It's a good spot to watch everything, isn't it?
It's good, yeah.
And there's a lot of activity around today, actually. There's a lot of media activity. We've seen quite a few players going past. They might make an appearance in the podcast, who knows?
Yeah, well, it wouldn't surprise me. There's been that. It's been like a train
Piccadilly
station.
Circus.
That's exactly what it's been like, yeah. Exactly what it's been like.
As I said, Ahmad on the podcast today. Wes, how much are you looking forward to this one?
Very, 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 very highly. He is my favourite player, and I've never really sat down with him and had a chat with him as well. So it's good.
No,
it's going to be
not
good.
someone we hear a lot from, though, is it?
No, he's very quiet, isn't he? But it'd be nice to see what he has to say and what he likes doing, I suppose.
Quiet, but looks like a big personality in the changing room, Liam.
Yeah, I think so. A huge character, likes a bit of fun, likes to be a bit of a prankster, I think, as well. And I think you need people like that inside the changing room. I think it's important that you have players that are responsible for the culture of what's going on, as well as having a bit of a laugh. So you've got those that lead in terms of standards, and you've got those that are willing to have a bit of a giggle with their teammates around the edges, and I think that's really important.
And I think we all have to remember they are playing football, but you have to have fun, Wes. You have to have those moments of laughter in the changing room and someone who brings all that together.
Yeah, listen, a big part of being on the pitch is the changing room as well. And obviously on the training ground, but that changing room brings the bond. You know, certain people will get on with certain people, but ultimately you're a team and you have a laugh.
But you got on with everyone.
Yeah, because that's my character though. But these people in the changing room that'll do the same. I'm guessing Dallo, Bruno, Tom Heaton, for instance. These are guys that'll get on with everyone. But you'll have certain groups, and even if you're not involved directly, it's so much fun just watching from a distance, sitting in your seat, the lads all laughing and joking, because it's a big part. Obviously,
you've been in so many different dressing rooms. Who would you say has been your best friend in football?
Oh wow. It's a tough one. I could probably say Shazy, Fletch, Wayne, Anderson.
Do you still speak to Anderson?
I do every now and again, yeah.
Where's he living?
He's in Brazil.
In Brazil?
Yeah, he's in Brazil. I see Nani a lot still now. We get on. Vida, I mean, I get on with it. I could keep going. And that's the point.
It's just because you're a nice guy, Wes?
Yeah, Berber's the same. I still, considering I'm older than him, I still have to do stuff for him, but there you go. That's Berber.
Let's bring in our special guest then. He first came to the club in 2021 after loan spells at Rangers and Sunderland. He has cemented his place in this first team, and we're all really excited to hear from him today. Let's welcome him on, Ahmad. Inside Carrington is brought to you by United Store. From the latest product ranges to gifts for the whole family, you can find it all at United Store. Ahmad Diallo, welcome to Inside Carrington. Thank you for joining us fresh off the training pitch. How are you?
Yes, I'm good, thank you.
Good. How have the last few weeks been? I suppose that's the obvious question to ask with.
Yeah, it's been really good. We've been winning games, so the feeling is really nice. Just a bit disappointed for the result on Tuesday, but yeah, apart from that, everything is good.
I think the character being shown by this Manchester United side at the moment is everything, isn't it? Even when it looks like you might not get a result, you might not get a point, you keep fighting to the 93rd, 94th, 95th minute to try and find a way through, and it keeps happening for you. It's great.
Yeah, I think your mindset is now like we want to win every games. We want to do something. We want to give something to the fans. We want to fight for yourself. So we are trying to do the best every time we can. And yeah, I think we are in good moments. Now we have to keep going like this. instead of the season, and I think we can do something better this season.
And we're winning games very often, last minute winners, and you know all about those. I mean, those moments are absolutely incredible at Old Trafford. I don't need to tell you that. What does it feel like as a player in that moment?
No, I think scoring last minute goal, and especially when you win, when you score last minute goal and you win, you feel really good. You feel better, not especially you, but for everyone, for yourself, but especially for the fans, because they will enjoy it. So I think, like I say, we have to keep going. We have to keep this moment, the spirit, and we have to keep going like this.
I think the spirit's very interesting because the squad seems very together at the moment, and you're kind of a central part of that, aren't you? You are a bit of a character in the dressing room. You like to have fun with the other players. Is that a role that you do naturally, or is it something that you've taken on?
No, I think it's naturally from me. I've been like this for long. Even when I wasn't at Manchester United, even when I was in Italy, I was like this. So I'm trying to give that vibes, that energy to the team. So I think that's part of me. It's good sometimes to help the team because maybe sometimes when they are down. So to keep that energy, to say, guys, we have to keep going. We are not in bad moments, we are in good moments. So I'm trying to give my vibes, my good energy to the rest of the team.
Speaking of vibes and good energy, I wonder whether you can explain the gold jacket, the sparkly gold jacket that you were wearing. What's that all about?
That was a joke between me and Aiden.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And then I saw Lenny wearing it.
Yeah, but Lenny, because he lost a bit in the training.
Who bought that jacket?
Huh?
Who bought that jacket, and where did you buy it?
Honestly, I don't know about this story. But yeah, I think it's Joshua. If I remember, I think it's Joshua who buy that jacket.
It doesn't surprise me at all.
Have you seen that jacket?
Yeah, it's brilliant. Yeah. It's well, we didn't used to have a jacket. We used to have a bib. If you remember, and if you played bad on the Friday,
bib of shame.
That was a long time ago. But I been looking at some of the training ground things, and I think it's brilliant. And you might not know this, but you're my favourite player.
Thank you.
And, no, it's true. He's my favourite player.
Thank you.
But when you're in the changing room, are you practicing your dance moves for when you score, or is it just instant?
No, for the moment I'm not practicing nothing. Honestly, we are only enjoying the moment when Cunha score. So, but I've been saying to Cunha, I'm reserving something, something special for my next celebration.
Okay.
I like
it. Yeah.
Why is Ahmad your favourite player?
I've always watched him. Obviously, I watched him when he was at Sunderland as well. And obviously, as you know, they speak very highly of you. But I always thought when we was in a bad place, when the team weren't winning, Ahmad would always, try and make something happen.
Thank you.
Lots of energy, getting at players, getting us up the pitch. So yeah, that's one of the reasons.
I love that. You don't ever get the opportunity, do you really, to tell people why they're your favourite players? And I've managed to tell Bruno, for example, that how important he is to me as a football player, and it's nice that you get to.
Well, I wouldn't like to mark him anyway.
No, too quick for me.
Is there anybody that Ahmad reminds you of?
That's a great question.
Probably more Nani. And Nani was unbelievable, and it's more the quickness when you go. Like, first of all, it's taking the defender off balance and then going quick the other way. Nani was excellent at that.
Yeah. I often hear people say that people don't realise how good Nani actually was.
Yeah. Well, he was a bit unfortunate because Ronaldo was there, and Ronaldo was just a bit better than everybody. So, but Nani, honestly, some of the skills he had and the goals he scored were unbelievable, up there. Mm-hmm. I think people are realising it now.
Yeah.
Did you always want to be a winger?
So when I started playing football, I started as a number 10.
Yeah.
Yeah. My first 2-3 seasons at Atalanta, I was playing as a number 10. Then I switched to play as a right winger. So maybe that's why maybe I like to give assists instead of scoring. But yeah, always playing. I started to play as a number 10 instead of right winger.
Your ability to play off either foot, I think, has been really fun to watch for Manchester United fans, because they don't know whether you're going to go on the outside or whether you're going to cut inside. That also gives defenders a bit of a nightmare, doesn't it? Is that something that you do on purpose?
Yeah, I think player has to be unpredictable. So it's some things maybe you learn and you try to do it on the pitch. So that's it. I'm trying to give my best every games, and I'm trying to make a defender more harder to defend on me. So yeah,
absolutely. You grew up, obviously, you're from Ivory Coast. You've played for your national team. Did you have a football idol when you were growing up? Somebody that you looked at and went, "Yeah, I want to play like that."
In my life, my idol was Messi. So I always say Messi, because Messi is the player I still watch. I still try to learn on him. But at United, the player I really like was Rooney.
Yeah.
So when they ask me which player do you want to play, which player do you love to play in the United history, I say Rooney, because he's the player I really will love to play with.
When you do go back to the Ivory Coast now, is it difficult for you to walk down the street and be normal?
No, honestly, me, I like to be around people. I like to walk normal. So I don't feel that pressure. I like to be around people. I like to give energy. It's not a problem for me if people come to me and say, Ahmad, I need photo or something. I just want to enjoy my day, so it's not a problem for me.
I wonder whether you can take us back to when you first joined Manchester United and what it was like when you walked into Carrington on that very first day and joined with your teammates that very first time. What was that feeling like?
Honestly, I was so emotional playing for a big club like United. I remember my first day, I was parking in this parking, and then I saw Juan Mata. He was doing the test of Corona in that time. So I was like, oh, this is Juan Mata. I was like, I can't believe it. But yeah, once I went to the dressing room and I see players like Paul Pogba, big players, Eric Bailly, I was like, I can't believe it. I'm playing for United now, so I have to give everything. I have to do my best for the club, because now I play for a big club.
And obviously, Liam, you have played for other massive clubs. I know, Wes, you know plenty about Sunderland and the expectation that comes with that, and Rangers, like a huge, huge club. But how does the pressure compare at Manchester United?
Very different. United is special, I think. United, I think this club it's a winning team. They want to win every game. They want to win title. I think the pressure is very different. Playing for Sunderland, you have less pressure than playing for United. So even when you play for Rangers, you can feel that pressure when you play for Manchester United. Yeah, the pressure is very high, so you have to deal it and keep going. You have to win every games.
I wonder whether when you first came into the squad, you speak about Mata, but Eric Bailly, so you've got somebody that's also from Ivory Coast, you've got some Italian influence in there. Was Matteo Darmian sort of in the squad around that time as
Italian?
well?
No, Darmian.
No.
I wasn't.
Maybe that was a little bit earlier. But having players that have had similar experiences to you, similar upbringings, is that helpful? I guess the question is, who did you sort of bond with straight away inside that squad?
I think I will say Eric, because we both from Côte d'Ivoire, we both from Ivory Coast, so I had more relationship with him. But once Eric leaves, and Pogba also, because Pogba speaks French. So I will say the main man was Bruno, because he speaks Italian. So he was the guy who was doing traduction for me, because my English was not really good. So he was the main man who was helping me even outside the pitch. Even when I was home, he was telling me if I need some things, if I need to work on some things, if I need chef, if I need physio. So he was the main man who was very helping me a lot. So Bruno was there, and even now he's doing the same job. He care about everyone. He take care about everyone. So he's very important to be a leader for the club.
You sometimes forget, don't you, how important it is to have somebody in a dressing room that speaks the same language as you. So having Eric Bailly and Paul Pogba around that can speak French and Italian, even with Bruno and other players, it must be huge.
Yeah, Bruno speak a lot of language. He speak French, speak Portuguese, he speak Spanish, he speak English. So he's the main man who can
talk to everyone.
Yeah, to everyone. Yeah.
You mentioned a chef there. Do you like to cook?
Sometimes I do it, but I'm not really good. Honestly.
What do you like to make if you are cooking?
I make simple things like pasta.
Yeah.
That's it.
Wes is the cooking man. He likes to only cook lamb. That's the only thing he can cook.
It's true though, isn't it?
It's the only thing I'm good at.
Yeah. And only at Christmas.
I do cook other stuff, and only at Christmas.
Yeah.
Well, my mum and sister make me do it, so I've learned how to cook it.
But life's so different now for players, isn't it? Like, it's very common to have chefs and people preparing food for you.
Yeah, but it's completely right, because you need the right food, and you'll start to work out your own body and what you like and how you feel the best and how much to eat. So it's a lot better now.
What about your match day preparation, for example? What does that look like for you?
So normally I wake up so early. I do stretching. At home. I pray first, and then when I come here, I take a little portion of depend. If we play early games like 12, I take a breakfast. If we play at 2, I take a little portion of lunch, and then before the game, I like to listen to Quran, because it gives me a lot of energy. Is more about religion. So I like to listen more Quran instead of listening music.
I think that's really interesting, isn't it? Like, every player will have a routine that they go into the game with, and 9 times out of 10 you'll see a player that wants to listen to music. They'll have the headphones in, but when you walk in and your headphones are on, you're listening to the Quran when you come off the bus.
Yeah.
I think that's whatever works for you, right?
There's different things that can make you calm and chill you out.
Yeah, because he's very calm, he's very relaxed. So it's a religion,
Yeah.
so you feel it. But honestly, me, I like to listen Quran, so I don't know. Some of the players like to listen. Sometimes I do music, but many times I listen to Quran. Is the things I like to do it.
Fascinating.
If you are listening to music, what kind of music are you listening to?
So I mix. Sometimes I go back to Ivory Coast. Sometimes I do American song. I do Nigerian. So I mix everything.
Bit of Afro beats in there for you?
Afrobeats, yeah, everything, yeah.
I can't do it.
Can you not?
No,
I love it.
I can't. What, you can actually mix? Or?
No.
Oh, right. I thought you said you can mix.
Once upon a time.
No, not me. I can't get
It's
the
a
beat.
lost skill. It's a lost skill.
So that's your match day routine. Are you the kind of person that will re-watch games in the evening? Do you sit down and watch the match again? Do you watch your goals back?
After the game, see, I like to do analysis to rewatch what I can improve, which mistake I make in the pitch, and to do better next time. I like to do it because I do it every games. I've been doing it for 1 year now, so I want to do it for forever now. I like it.
What do you think your favourite performance is in a Manchester United shirt? Which game is the one that really stands out for you?
I think I really like the games against City away, when we won the 2-1 games. Yeah, I think that game was crazy.
What does that feel like, scoring that last minute winner?
Yeah, unbelievable.
Yeah,
especially a derby like big game like this. So you feel really good, you feel proud, but yeah, you have to keep going.
Lisandro Martinez puts the ball through for you. At what point did you think to yourself, "Oh, I can score this"? Because for all of us, it looked like it was impossible. You couldn't get
honestly,
there.
same. I wasn't expect to score because the ball was going too far, and the keeper was also coming to take the ball. But yeah, I believe into the end, and yeah, thanks God I score. So, but Martinez is very good to give this kind of ball, because he's before the game, when you talk to him, like we will do the run, he tell you do the run. do the run and I will give you a perfect ball. So it's very good to do it.
Good understanding.
Yeah.
It's like a little nod. It's look,
Yeah.
even though you're, I don't know, 60 yards
Yeah.
apart, it's like...
Sometimes you don't even need to communicate
Yeah,
with
yeah,
him.
you
He
just
knows
do it.
already. When you do the run, he will give you the perfect ball.
I think my favourite Ahmad performance is probably Liverpool. I think it's the last minute Liverpool goal.
That goal was crazy goal. Honestly.
I was going to ask you that question too. Wes, were you there that night?
Yeah. Great. And that's, I
It's the
mean,
best atmosphere I've heard
that
at Old
sort of
Trafford for a
for a
very
good
long
while.
time.
Yeah. And if you ask many fans, they say that's been the best for 5 or 6 years by far. Just the way it ended, you know, and the finish as well. And I mean, that's, as a fan, that's the sort of night you want. Even though it's last minute, it makes it better.
And my head fell off in commentary.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I absolutely ballistic as I'm screaming Ahmad's name, and Ben Thornley's alongside me, and he's got hold of me, and he's like this in the commentary box, and I just absolutely brilliant, absolutely fantastic. Some great memories.
You've talked there about Bruno Fernandes and how important he is in the dressing room. Who else is a big influence on you at this club?
Apart from Bruno, I think everyone is very important for me. I learn every day from experienced players like Casemiro. He was Real Madrid, he win everything. So having player like this in the dressing room is very important. Having player like Lisandro, who won also the World Cup, player like Harry Maguire, even if he's not the captain, but he's a big leader in the dressing room. Tom, unbelievable player, unbelievable man. He talk with everyone. He give advice to every young players. So having people like this in the dressing room is very important for young player like us because they tell us to be humble, and even when we do things great, they tell us to be humble and to do things right and to go step by step.
Mm-hmm. But also for younger players who, you know, have just arrived at this club last year or the year before, they probably are looking at you now thinking you're an experienced player here. Do you take that role on?
Yeah, of course. Honestly, sometimes I try to give some advice to the young players when they come to the first team. So I always give them to try to train very hard, because when you train hard, the manager will see it and he will give you opportunity. So give your best. Don't come here to be lazy, because you don't think maybe you come here for just one day. Think you come here for every day. Like you train today, you will come tomorrow to train again. So I'm keep telling them, and they are training. Every time they come to the first half, they give the best. They train very well, and I'm so happy for them. And I wish them to be one day Manchester United legend.
Mm-hmm. You talk about working hard, and when we first spoke to Michael Carrick when he got the job, he kept saying, Liam, didn't he, working hard.
Yeah, it's all about hard work.
How much have you enjoyed working hard under Michael?
I think having Michael Carrick as a manager in the team is very important, because he knows the club. He's the main man who can tell us which club we are playing for. I remember every games, before the games, he keep telling us, you guys, you are playing for yourself, but you're playing also for the fans, because he's keeping telling us the fans is very important for us. And yeah, that's kind of things is the things when we go to the pitch, we know we are playing, but we also playing for the fans, because we want to win and we want to give them something back. So having Carrick and the training is very enjoyable. We enjoy the training. He's a nice guy. He talk with everyone, and yeah, I'm so lucky because I know him since I arrived here. He was the first manager when I arrived here when I was 18. So I also play against him when he was in championship. So I know him since long time, and he's a nice guy.
And what about the rest of the backroom staff? Because obviously you've got players like Johnny Evans, or staff now, like Johnny Evans, who you played with, and now he's sort of part of that backroom staff. How important is that to have people that know the club?
No, I think it's, like I say, it's very important to have people around who knows the club, who know exactly what this club means for them, and they keep telling us what really means. So that is very important, and when we go to the pitch, we want to fight for them. So that's important to have people like this.
Before we let you go, we're going to do some quick fire questions with you, Ahmad. For you, a goal or an assist?
Goal.
Yeah, it has to be goal. Terrible question.
I'm just gonna interrupt. What happened to this footage of the top bins that you told us was coming? You said that we were going to see it. There has been no evidence of you being able to put a ball in top bins.
I'm not sure about that, Helen.
I literally can, as I told you. I will. I've already asked Johnny for the footage, but he's not produced. Do you know what? I should have just done it again the other day in the garden. I'm not a footballer, but I can do top bins.
Apparently top bins, yeah.
Right. Nutmeg or long range shot?
Long range shot, yeah.
Left foot finish or right foot finish?
Left foot finish.
Left foot finish. You cut him from the right hand side, bend one into the top corner? Yeah.
Favourite boot colour? What colour of boots do you like?
I like yellow because it's my favorite color.
Favourite colour? Nice, bright, happy colour. Love that.
I love that. Best stadium that you've played in apart from Old Trafford?
Stadium of the Light.
Oh, Stadium of Light.
What's the best atmosphere you have experienced at a match?
Apart from Old Trafford?
Anywhere? It could be Old Trafford,
Old Trafford, yeah. Special one.
Yeah.
Hat trick or last minute winner?
Hat trick and you win, or last minute winner?
Yeah.
Hat trick. It's my goal.
One word that you would use to describe your game?
One word. I think hard worker.
Sounds good.
Wes, what word would you use to describe Ahmad's game? I would say
Unique.
exciting.
Unique.
Oh, there's so many, aren't there? You could say tricky. It's so, quick, skillful. There's loads of words that you could pick. Brilliant is the one that I'm going to go for.
Thank you.
Ahmad, thank you so much for
so
joining
much.
us on the podcast. I did want to ask you before, is this your first time on a podcast?
Yeah.
Well done.
The first
Nailed
of
it.
many? Will you come back and speak to us again another time?
No problem.
Perfect.
I'm
Thank
available.
you so much. Thanks for joining
No
us.
problem.
Inside Carrington is presented by United Store. Shop all the latest drops of official club merchandise and product ranges only at United Store. 100% official, 100% United.
Really insightful to hear more from Ahmad. Wes Brown's favourite player?
He is, yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Exciting.
He is very, very exciting. And do you know what? We mentioned before that he's not someone that we hear a lot from, but he spoke so well and with passion as well.
Yeah, if you're looking from the outside, he seems very quiet. But when he sat there with us, he gave us quite a lot.
And he's just got a smile on his face constantly.
He has, yeah. And you can see he's a very calm guy, but he does also like to have fun. And, I mean, it's all about doing it on the pitch. And for me, he's that exciting that I think he's excellent on the pitch.
Mm-hmm.
Incredible moments from Ahmad, I think, over his playing career with Manchester United. And I think that's why fans love him so much, is because you never really know when he's going to turn up with one of those pieces of magic. And then he arrives and scores big goals in big games. He has this ability to grab a game by the scruff of the neck and drag it over the line. You often see him, don't you, haranguing, harassing, pressing high up the field to turn the ball over and put United in a good position. And I think all of those things come from this quite centred human. And he's quite steady away in terms of, this is what I do, this is how I prep for games. I listened to the Quran on my way into, that was absolutely fascinating to hear that it wasn't music or, anything lively. What he wanted to be was calm going into a game of football. And then what you get from him is this really energetic performance. And I thought that balance was really interesting to hear as well.
And he talked a lot there about working hard, and Michael Carrick emphasises that in his team talks. And you can never fault Ahmad for working hard, Wes.
No. And listen, in any position that he plays in, when he was playing wing back, which would be a lot of more work, he did it. There was no moaning. He got back, and he got back quick. He's got a lot of energy. And like I said, he's part of a team now that's full of energy. It's a team that doesn't give up. You can see that. And he'll be a big part of it because he starts it off at the front. So his work rate's it's up there.
And of course, we haven't had a men's first team game for a little while. The next one will, of course, be at the Hill Dickinson Stadium. That will be nice.
Yeah,
first of many there.
Yeah, first competitive visit to the Hill Dickinson Stadium. Monday night football for Manchester United, an Everton side that have probably been better away from home than they have been at home, and I wonder whether that might be something that Manchester United try and take advantage of. I don't like it when Manchester United's men's first team aren't playing football at the same time as everybody else. So it's been great. Academy football's been on. We've had some women's team games as well, but when you add the men's first team into the mix as well, and you've got all four of those teams that we see on MUTV playing at the same time, that's when the job's the most exciting, I think.
Everton, of course, Wes, we don't like to mention it, but they did beat us 1-0 at Old Trafford earlier in the season. What kind of performance do you expect to see from Michael Carrick's team, though?
Yeah, well, we owe him one. The players should.
I feel like we always owe Everton one.
Yeah, we owe him one, and Everton are that sort of team this season where I know they lost the last game, but they're sort of up there, aren't they? They're quietly picking up points, so we have to be careful. I just feel if we have the same energy and that we've had at the beginning of Michael's first couple of games, that would be a little bit too much for them. And it'd be interesting, like you said, they're a little bit better away from home. So, if we can start the game really well, put pressure on them, they might feel that a little bit because of the expectation from their fans. So, listen, it'll be a good game, but it's a game we can still win.
I think Wes has hit the nail on the head there about the expectation. And when Everton beat United at Old Trafford earlier this season with 10 players on the pitch, it was because they sat in a low block and made life really difficult. It's something that United have struggled with over recent campaigns, has been breaking down teams that sit in a low block against them. They can't do that at the Hill Dickinson Stadium because those Everton fans have an expectation for their side to go out there and try and give it a bit of a go. The problem is that if you go out there and try and give it a bit of a go against Manchester United, we've seen what happens. City tried to give it a go, got beaten 2-0. Arsenal tried to give it a go, lost 3-2. Fulham tried to give it a go, they lost as well. I think it's really important that United take the game by the scruff of the neck, get a good start like Wes says, and hopefully 3 more points on the board.
Guys, thank you very much, as always. And I promise that is the last time I'm going to bring up about the lamb. Joke's over. Sorry, Wes. I didn't mean to bring that up
You'll
again.
get one day.
Thank you both for joining me. Enjoy the week and enjoy the Monday night football. Thank you for joining us, for listening, for watching. And please do give us a review if you are enjoying watching Inside Carrington, because we are loving making it. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.